Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, welcome to my mastery tutor once again. Today we're going to do quadratics, and you'll be seeing this video in bits form so that you can be able to understand the whole topic. Now, these are questions that come from your book that is called Spotlight Core Maths. So, in case you have the book, then it's very easy. If you have this book, then it's very easy for you to look at the questions and then solve them. Though there are solved there right inside your book, but I thought maybe unajua vitu vingine huwezi elewa tu kwa kuandikwa, so sometimes you need to be taught. Now expand and simplify the following expression, which is x plus 3 times x plus 3, which you're seeing here. Now for you to simplify this expression, you go stepwise. There are numerous ways for you to solve such a question. The first and simplest way is this one. So you do x times x and you get x squared. Then you do x times 3 and you get 3x. The next step, you do 3 times x, you get 3x, and then 3 times 3, you get 9. And therefore your final answer is going to be x squared. Collect this and this since they are like terms, so it's going to be 6x plus 9. And that is your answer. Very simple. Now there is also another way, and the simplest way. So now the simplest way is this way. You draw something called a box, which looks like this. Okay, that is your box. So a box where you have the x plus 3 on this and this, and also another x plus 3 here. So you do stepwise. So you go stepwise, and that is you do utafanya x times x. So twende taratibu to x times x itakuwa x squared, then 3 times x itakuwa 3x. Okay, then you go to the other one, x times 3 itakuwa 3x. Now 3 times 3 itakuwa 9. And you collect the answers, which are this. So obviously easy hapa, since they are like terms, add itakuwa 6x, so your final answer is going to be x squared. So just like we said, 3x plus 3x plus 9, obviously this is going to give you x squared plus 6x plus 9 once more. Now this is the exact same thing which we're going to do, and then obviously, so x times x is going to give you x squared. X times negative 1 is going to give you negative 1x or negative x. Negative 1 times x is going to give you negative x, and negative 1 times negative 1 is going to give you plus 1. And therefore x squared minus x is going to give you minus 2x plus 1. And that is your answer. Or you can use obviously the box method, which x, and then you write minus 1 here, then there's x, then there's minus 1. X times x obviously is x squared. Minus 1 times x is going to give you minus 1x or minus x. X times minus 1 is going to give you minus x, and minus 1 times minus 1 will give you plus 1. So if you collect the like terms, obviously minus x is going to give you minus 2x. So x squared minus 2x plus 1 also. So whichever method that you'll be using is going to give you the same exact answer. Okay, now for this also you do the same thing. That is do this times this, and then this times this. So x times x gives you x squared. X times 4 gives you plus 4x, and then minus 4 times x gives you minus 4x. Then minus 4 times 4 will give you plus 60. No, am I correct? No, minus 4 times plus 4 gives you minus 60, not plus 60. Collect the like terms, obviously. Plus 4x minus 4x will cancel out to give you 0. And you just remain with x squared minus 60. Even if you use the other method, and that is if you do it this way, the box method, you'll get the same exact answer. So you do x and x minus 4, the other one to be x and plus 4. obviously x times x gives you x squared, minus 4 times x will give you negative 4x, and x for 4 times x gives you plus 4x, and negative 4 times 4 gives you negative 16. If you add this together, obviously at the end of the day you're going to get exact same answer like this. Obviously let's see, x squared minus 4x plus 4x, obviously 0 minus 16 gives you the same exact answer. Okay, now let's check out the last part. Okay, for this part, obviously do the same scenario, which is 4x times 3x, which will give you 12x squared. If you have the chance, just pause it and do it by yourself. 4x times negative 1 will give you negative 4x. 2 times 3x plus 6x, and then 2 times negative 1 is going to give you negative 2. Collect the like terms just like we said, which are the ones at the middle. Negative 4x plus 6x, okay, will give you plus 2x, then minus 2. And the answer obviously is going to be this. If you use the other method, it will also give you the same. Just try it out and you see the same exact answer. Now for this one, obviously it's very easy, not complicated, but you need to rewrite it like this. So a half plus x squared is going to be written as a half plus x times a half plus x. Just like when you do 2 squared, it's just the same as saying 2 times 2. So the same thing goes or is applied to this. Now most of the students, they commit this type of mistake where if they get something like this, they do a half plus x squared and they just squared a half and they square x, which is totally wrong. It's very wrong. So rather than that, we apply something else. We use this one. Now for this scenario also you apply the same ruling. Okay, but now let's try the box method. So you can try out the box method, a half and x, and then you also have a half and x the same. So a half times a half gives you obviously 1/4. Half times x, or x times a half gives you a half x, and we have a half times x, which also gives you a half x, and we have x times x, which is going to give you x squared, and therefore your answer at the end of the day is going to be a quarter plus a half x plus a half x, which you combine together to give you 1x, which is just x plus x squared. You can rewrite it this form, x squared plus x plus 1/4. So again, don't miss out, there's also another video on the same quadratic expressions, so tune in and don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't seen the other videos. There's also a playlist at the top.